We will, of course, continue to track all the updates coming from Sri Lanka. For now, let's move on to other global stories. Japan will still be going to the polls on Sunday, despite former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's assassination. The elections are for about half the seats in Japan's upper house of parliament. We now look at what's at stake in the upcoming polls. Abe was from the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, or the LDP. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is the current leader of this party. It is the largest party in Japan and has ruled the country almost without any interruption after the Second World War. The LDP and its coalition partner have a majority in both houses of parliament. Opinion polls had predicted an increase in the number of seats for the LDP. This was before Abe's assassination, of course. The LDP has pledged to increase defence spending to 2% of the GDP. Since Abe's tenure as Prime Minister, the LDP had been increasing its defence capabilities. In 2015, Abe's government had introduced a legislation that allowed Japan to defend a third allied country under attack. The LDP now wants to amend Japan's constitution, alter its pacifist nature and make the country ready to defend against any kind of foreign aggression. Any constitutional amendment will require two-thirds support in both houses of parliament. The LDP's junior ally in the ruling coalition is the Komito party. It is led by Natsuo Yamaguchi. Komito has its foundation in Japan's new religious movement of 1964. The party also supports the revision of the constitution, but exclusively on defensive lines. It is presently more focused on easing inflation burdens than rather increasing military spending across the country. Japan's largest opposition party is the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan. As the name suggests, it is opposed to any changes in Japan's pacifist constitution, which hasn't been amended since America helped draft it after World War II. The CDPJ is led by Kenta Izumi. They are supposed to increase military spending and instead want to cut Japan's sales tax by half to 5%. They also want to give a subsidy to renters to ease the burden of inflation. Another key party is the Japan Innovation Party. The party stands with the LDF in wanting to amend the constitution. The JIP wants to remove defence budget limits altogether and increase defence spending. The party saw an almost fourfold increase in the 2021 lower house elections and is now looking to build on that very momentum. The Japanese Communist Party celebrates its 100th anniversary this year. They oppose an increase in military spending and the amending of the pacifist constitution. The JCP believes that military expansion will make tensions in the region far worse. Japan, of course, is neighbours with North Korea and an aggressive China with which it has territorial disputes. Russia is also Japan's neighbour, and its war with Ukraine has increased tensions in Japan. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.